Welcome back, friends, with more of The Big Bang Theory. This is Season 8, Episode 2. Last time, Leonard and Amy picked up Sheldon and brought him back home after he got robbed by somebody on the train. Poor guy was shaken. Do you think he was more rattled, though, by the robbery or by Penny's haircut? I guess we'll never know. But yeah, Penny got a job in pharmaceutical sales, not because she's qualified, but because she and the hiring person are both afraid of Bernadette. Hope she is successful in her role there. And then, yeah, Howard was feeling very weird about Stuart and him staying with Deb. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's see how Sheldon adjusts to coming back after 45 days away. Full reaction is going to be on Patreon. We're 4 weeks ahead over there as well. Leave a like and let's get started.
I recently read that during World War II, Joseph Stalin had a research program to create super soldiers by having women impregnated by gorillas.
Is that what Serial Apis is about?
Hippos are the deadliest creature. A half human, half hippo soldier would be pretty badass.
Oh boy.
Yes, but the correct animal for interspecies super soldier is koala. You would wind up with an army so cute it couldn't be attacked.
They'd be so high from all the eucalyptus, though.
So, Penny, when's the new job start?
Next Monday.
Did you get a chance to look over the materials I gave you?
Not yet, but I will.
Uh-oh. Pressure.
When?
Pressure.
I said I'll get to it.
I'm sensing awkwardness, am I right?
Yes.
Tension.
Swish.
Swish. Swish.
Well, the first few weeks will be all training and they'll tell me everything I need to know.
But imagine how impressed they'd be if you showed up already familiar with the material.
Okay, so what? You want me to be like a teacher's pet?
Yes.
Couldn't hurt.
Who here has ever been hurt because they were the teacher's pet?
That's not me raising my hand. It's me
Just like the
mimicking
rest
them.
of the class wanted Miss McDonald to forget the quiz.
Yes, that's exactly what they wanted.
Mrs. Davis. Guess who?
Uh-oh.
Dr. Cooper.
That's right, good job. I assume you'd like to reopen our dialogue about the university forcing me to continue with string theory?
You mean the dialogue that went, please no, please no, please no. We came up with the solution that would allow you to change your field of study.
Huh.
Wow. Pouting and running away actually worked.
Don't teach him that lesson.
That may not be a lesson you want to reinforce with me.
Yeah.
If we promote you to junior professor, you'll be able to choose whatever field of research you
Promotion.
like.
But if I'm a professor,
You'd have to teach.
then I'll have to teach a class. So your solution is to promote me and pay me more money so that I can impart my knowledge to the next generation of scientists?
Yes.
Nothing could disgust him more.
You people are sick.
Sick.
Ready to go lunch?
Just give me a minute. I'm stimulating the pleasure cells of this starfish. I just need to turn it off.
What happens if you don't?
Then I have to sit through lunch knowing this starfish is having a better day than I am.
Hanging out with Penny's fun.
Bernadette meeting us at the restaurant?
Actually, I didn't invite her.
How come? I think she just wants you to do well, and she's worried that you won't because you were just a stunningly poor waitress.
That is not true.
I'm still waiting on my mini corn dogs from 2 years ago.
I told you they'll be right out.
Still getting bugged about her old job.
So no Bernadette. I feel kind of uncomfortable talking about her like this. Usually when someone's being talked about behind their back,
It's me.
and it's right in front of my face. There is some research that indicates that sharing negative attitudes about a third party can be a powerful bonding force between two friends.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying in the spirit of science. What is that little skank's problem?
Oh my god. Amy.
What do you like better?
Raja.
Emipali
No.
or Kutra Pemeli?
Neither. None of the above.
They're allowing me to move on from string theory, but they made me a junior professor and are requiring me to teach a class.
I don't understand. Why is it bad that you have to teach?
Have you met him?
Stupid question.
Have you met him?
The kids are gonna love him.
I can't believe I have to waste my time babysitting a bunch of grad students who probably think dark matter is what's in their diapers.
I think they'll surprise you a little
Might not
bit.
be that.
You love the sound of your own voice.
Yeah, well, of course I do. Listen to it. It's just like an earful of melted caramel.
Yes, that's what I think of when I hear his voice.
Most important.
It is true that many of my heroes have taken students under their wings. Feynman, Einstein, Professor X.
Professor X.
Humorously, some of his students actually had wings. That's rich. I'll use that to lighten the mood after my entire class fails the midterm.
Oh my god.
1.2 molar stimulation of pleasure cells.
Damn, hook me up to that machine.
You like that, don't you?
Oh my god. Don't dirty talk the starfish.
That's right, say my name.
No! Oh man, the Skype music gets me weirded
Hey,
out.
what's going on?
I'm a little frustrated with her.
Because you got her the job and you think she should be working harder to prepare for it?
So it's not just me, you see it too.
Oh boy, she's both siding this.
Just this afternoon, I saw on Instagram that instead of studying, she went out to lunch and got a manicure.
That's
Oh,
outrageous! The important thing is I am here for you, so we can mutually disparage this unpleasing third party.
They're gonna find out, aren't they? She's double timing them.
There is no class.
Did you send
Wow.
everyone to the principal's office already?
No one signed up.
Well, that's not your fault.
I called
Isn't
the
it?
department secretary. Apparently, I have a reputation for being obnoxious.
Accurate.
What?
What? I love his delivery on those whats.
Sheldon, I'm sorry.
What? You still
Now
got the
I can
promotion.
devote all my
Yeah.
time to dark matter.
You didn't want to teach anyway.
You bought cookies for everyone?
Oh, yes, Fig Newtons. I was going to ask them which scientist both helped to develop calculus and had a famous cookie named after him.
I thought you
And
told
after
Penny that it
someone
wasn't.
said Newton, I was going to tell them they're wrong.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, what if I took your class?
What? Why?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why would you
Wrong
do
with
that?
you?
Thinking about getting my doctorate, and he wants to teach? Why
Huh.
not?
No.
He's gonna make your life hell.
I appreciate the gesture, but this is a graduate level physics class.
Oh god.
Ask why not again. I've got an answer.
Sheldon, I'm more than smart enough to take your class.
No.
The snide derision.
Yes. Do you know how to integrate x squared times e to the minus x without looking it up?
I'd use Feynman's trick, differentiate under the integral sign.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What is the correct interpretation of quantum mechanics?
Since every interpretation gives exactly the same answer to every measurement, they are all equally correct. However, I know you believe in the many worlds interpretation, so I'll say that. Now, do you think I'm smart enough?
Nope. Still no. No.
No.
You might have gone to school for a couple more years than me, but guess what? Engineers are just as smart as physicists.
You take that back.
I think he went to school for less years than you, because he... Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, this would be a very ridiculous student-teacher relationship.
After drinks with Bernadette, I get home and Penny calls to complain about her.
Oh, boy.
And then while I'm talking to Penny, I get a text from Bernadette. It's taken 15 years, but high school is finally awesome.
Oh, Amy.
Amy, please. I am trying to figure out a way to intellectually emasculate a dear friend of mine.
He's a dear friend.
Not now.
You're up late.
I'm working on my lesson plan for Wallowitz.
He's gonna try to
He
stump
is
him.
going to be so lost. Look at this section
You're
over
trying.
here.
You're supposed to be trying to teach him.
Even I don't really understand it.
I think the idea that someone could be as smart as you, or even smarter, scares the pants off you, and you can't deal with it.
You're suggesting that I have emotional issues below my consciousness which drive my behavior, thus causing me to lash out at anything or anyone that threatens my intellectual superiority.
Might be something to think about.
Howard's allergic to peanuts. How can I use that against him?
Oh my god.
I just talked to Leonard, and if you're gonna spend all your time trying to belittle me by making this class unnecessarily hard, then I'm out.
There's no reason we both can't benefit from this experience.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well then, first things first. What about Euler-Lagrange theorems?
That's where I'm a little fuzzy.
Ha! I knew it! All right. Now, a lot of
Oh, boy.
information to cover before your first test, which, by the way, is in 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
The good news is I'm...
When, no matter what,
What are you doing?
everybody hands go up, and they say that.
What are you doing?
You're gonna.
This is a classroom. This is not American Bandstand. Okay. Now, where was I? Let's see. Oh, yes, over here.
You were in the middle of trying to humiliate him.
So I can shoot you with a spitball.
This is an institution of higher
Here we go.
learning.
Here we go.
I am your professor, and you're going to treat me with the proper... You shot your spit in my mouth!
Oh my god. What shot?
Is that gonna be on the test? Because I don't think I can do that again.
Oh man. Oh damn.
I'm gonna stay in and go over the stuff Bernadette gave me.
Oh, I hear you. Try and get that nag off your back, right?
Jeez.
You're not a bicycle. Why's she riding you like that?
Amy.
I think she... Good luck. And call me later. You know, if you decide she's a bitch or something.
Holy crap.
I promised Penny I'd come by and help her study.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Good luck getting her to do that. She's probably out getting another manicure. You remember when she did that? You remember?
This is not a good look on her.
Probably being too hard on her. We talked. We're good.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Everything's back to normal.
You mean like where she's nice to your face? Okay, got it, bye.
Oh boy. Is she calling her back again?
Hey, boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Can't talk. Spitball. Probably gonna die.
Probably gonna die. You're fine.
Well,
Well.
I promise, your uvula does not have an STD.
are you sure?
You reported me to Human Resources?
You violated the sanctity of my mouth.
Well, I dropped your class.
That's what she said?
So I hope... How do you quantify the strength of materials?
Young's modulus.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stump him, stump him.
Prevent eddy currents in a transformer.
Laminate the core material.
Come on, give him a hard one.
That was a hard one.
Aw.
How does the flow rate in a pipe depend on its diameter? You don't know.
Oh.
Do you? What's the matter, smart guy? Don't know Poiseuille's law?
Is it coming back up? Wow.
Well, now I can quit checking my stool.
Let's go for a drink. I'll call Amy.
Okay, good. She seemed like she really wanted to go out tonight.
Oh my god, oh my god. Just throw it away.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl. Well, this is
How
fun.
long is a galactic year?
250 million years.
Yes!
Yay.
So smart!
Why didn't girls like us in high school?
Because we were awkward and weird and couldn't play sports.
Right again!
Yeah, more candy for us. Oh, Amy. It's pretty shitty, but I also understand her feeling like she missed out during her high school days. A lot of people were probably very catty and very mean to her, and she wanted to feel like what it's like to be on the other side of that. And I get it, even if it's not a good look on her to talk shit about both her friends behind their backs. It was funny seeing her work on the starfish, though. Say my name. I mean, Sheldon won't talk dirty with her, so she has to get her jollies somewhere. And I mentioned Skype music getting to me during this episode. I basically never used Skype back when it was popular, so the first time I heard it was during the two-parter of the show Castle, where somebody's kidnapped, and you hear it at a particularly tense and chilling moment. I really, really miss that show. It had some really great moments, but that was probably the best part of the series for me. But yeah, now when I hear that Skype music, it just makes me think of that moment in that show, and it just brings me back. I'm glad nobody was really hurt by Amy talking behind their back, though, but I'm sure Bernadette and Penny would not be happy to find out about it. Might have been funny for us to see, though, but I'm glad Penny and Bernadette buried the hatchet and that Penny's gonna work to get a head start on preparing for the job. Again, I feel like we've never seen her excel at her place of work, so it would be cool if she can do this job well. Anyway, I was feeling a little apprehensive when Sheldon knocked on Mrs. Davis's door. She's probably one of my favorite side characters on the show, but he really puts his foot in his mouth around her. Interesting, though, that HR is responsible for finding a solution to his not wanting to do string theory, but I'm glad it worked out for him in this way. I also really like the way that Sheldon knocked on her door. That was pretty fun. Howard actually tried to be Sheldon's student, and I guess he hoped that their friendship had gotten to a point where he thought it would be possible for this dynamic to work, but Sheldon was just so jazzed up at the opportunity to make Howard look bad and stupid. And yeah, interesting scene with Sheldon and Leonard, though, because I assumed Sheldon was just planning to be horrible because he wanted to push Howard down, but apparently there's a real possibility that he did it just because he didn't want to give up the intellectual high ground, because he looked like he considered that possibility when Leonard brought it up. And like, I never bothered to think about who's actually the smartest person among their group, because honestly, they all have things that they can teach each other. They're all already very smart. The actual class itself was wild. Sheldon was not interested in being a good teacher at all, and he was going to torture his original students as well. So Howard was, a bad student in retaliation. That spitball aim was on point. It reminds me of 7th grade and one of my classmates betting another one that they could throw a coin through a hole in a cupboard that was barely larger than the coin itself. He bet like $1,000 and the guy managed to do it on the first try. It was ridiculous. He didn't wind up making him pay him, though. I think it was just like, he lowered the price to like $20. But poor Sheldon, this is not the kind of thing he's okay with, getting that spitball down his throat. Glad that he was somehow able to cough it up hours later, though. But yeah, curious if Howard will eventually get his PhD or if this was just a one episode thing. I hope he's not doing this just so people will stop making fun of him, because I don't think he probably needs it for work or anything, but I don't know, maybe it could help him advance his career. And also, if you work at a university, do you still have to pay tuition? It probably differs from university to university and situation to situation, but the university would have vested interest in their assets becoming more valuable, right? I wish we got to dwell on it a little bit more, and hopefully we get to see something similar in the future, because they all got to feel smart without putting somebody else down, and that's a good dynamic for them to build within that group. Like, so often it's an intelligence measuring test that's quite confrontational and about one-upping each other, but here they just got to flex their smarts and feel good about themselves, build each other up. So yeah, great ending to the episode, really enjoyed that. But thanks for watching, full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.